Ever feel like all you need is one good friend and a little piece of land to call your own? Today, we're diving into the first half of John Steinbeck's classic, Of Mice and Men, a story that captures that very dream with heartbreaking beauty. We open on the Salinas River in California, a peaceful spot that feels like a safe haven. Here we meet our two main characters, George Milton and Lennie Small. They couldn't be more different. George is small, quick-witted, and carries the weight of the world on his shoulders. Lennie is his opposite, a gentle giant, incredibly strong but with the mind of a child. He forgets everything and has a dangerous habit of petting soft things, a habit that's already gotten them into big trouble back in a town called Weed. As they camp by the river, we learn about their bond. George often gets frustrated with Lennie, but underneath it all, there's a deep, protective affection. He's Lennie's guardian, his only friend, and they share a powerful dream. George tells Lennie the story, a story he's told 100 times before. It's about getting a little patch of land, their own farm. They'll live off the fatada lamb with rabbits for Lennie to tend. This dream is their mantra, their reason for enduring the tough life of migrant workers during the Great Depression. It's what separates them from all the other lonely guys who have no one and nothing to hope for. The next day, they arrive at the ranch where they've found work. It's a rough place full of hardened men. We meet a few key characters right away. There's the old swamper, Candy, who lost his hand in an accident and now worries about his future. There's Slim, the prince of the ranch, a skilled mule driver whose authority and wisdom everyone respects. And then there's the boss's son, Curly. He's a small, aggressive man with a chip on his shoulder, and he immediately dislikes Lennie for his size. We also meet Curly's wife, who is young, lonely, and flirts with the ranch hands, which only makes Curly more possessive and dangerous. George senses the trouble immediately and warns Lennie to stay far away from both of them. The tension on the ranch is thick. We see it when Carlson, another ranch hand, convinces Candy to let him shoot his old, suffering dog. The gunshot that echoes across the ranch is a heavy, somber moment. It highlights the harsh reality of this world, where anything that has outlived its usefulness is simply discarded. Candy is left heartbroken, and the event foreshadows the difficult choices that lie ahead. He feels just as useless as his old dog. Later that evening, something incredible happens. George is once again talking to Lennie about their dream farm, but this time Candy overhears them. The old man, who just lost his only companion, sees a flicker of hope. He has money saved up, hundreds of dollars. He offers his life savings to George and Lennie if they let him join them on their little piece of land. Suddenly, the dream isn't just a story anymore. With Candy's money, it's within their grasp. George does the math, his voice filled with a stunned, growing excitement. They could actually do it. For the first time, George truly believes it's possible. The three men sit together in the bunkhouse, united by this shared vision. For a brief, shining moment, their dream of a place where they can be safe, where they can belong, feels real. They have a plan, they have the money, and they have each other. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated hope, a tiny light shining in the vast darkness of their world. And it's right here, at this emotional peak, that we'll pause our story for today. The dream is alive, but on a ranch this full of tension, we have to wonder, how long can it possibly last? Join me next time as we explore the second half of Mice and Men. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this literary journey, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into classic stories. Let me know in the comments what you think of George and Lennie's dream. See you in the next video.